Okay, back again, everybody. And today I am doing the most dangerous thing that could possibly be attempted on this run. I am going to go and update my mods. I understand that they have put in substantial updates to caravan mechanics, and I was uh, selected. I was waiting to see what would happen, and I was watching the bug reports flow by on the Discord server. And it's been about a week since anyone has complained about anything, so I think it's safe. Like, I'm so afraid to do this. I went and I backed up everything. I made a safety save. I downloaded, I made a copy of all my mods. I tucked them away. They're safe. They're hidden. And now, with this new version, I know full well the factory will be broken. I don't know where. I don't know how. I haven't updated in like 3 months. Anything could have changed. And so I'm not going to sit here and make you sit. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch this with me. So I'm going to pause it. But when I come back, who knows what is going to be waiting. All right, be right back. All right, it has restarted. It is done. It's time to see whether the wheels come off immediately or it takes a few minutes to do that. So let's see what's about to happen. Okay, converting. Oh, consistency is very important. All right, and is it going to crash? Are you going to crash? Are you going to do it? All right, so removed baffles, bio ore jacket, stuff with baffles, liquid manure with oxygen, evaporator's different. Okay, that's good. Yeah. It doesn't appear everything's on fire. That guy seems to know what he's doing, right? How are you doing? What is this? Load items until caravan has, and then unload items. Oh no. Is this actually real? Did this actually botch every single caravan I had? Ah, please say it isn't so. Well, that's easy. That it looked like the very first one I clicked on had a huge amount of problems. Um, Load items until, unload items until. That's why would well it's unload until caravan has. Oh, okay. So what was previously one command until caravan has now been 2 steps. The first step is it tries to take it. This is probably just a safety thing. There's interrupts now. I've been told about these. Food. No, hungry. And this interrupt is food count. Is there a star? Here. Then we have to do caravan hungry. No. Dinosaur hungry. We need no dinosaur hungry. There we go. Food count, og food, less than 10. Then we want to. What do we do then? Food count less than 10. All right, so that's just when this happens. Go here and store food, right? Shouldn't it be like right here instead? Store food? Oh, that's slightly awkward. You see over here how it's indented? And on this one it's not indented. So, we're gonna have to test this out. This guy's mobiling around. Oh, it's because I just touched him. That's why. Alright. Alright. So, here, let's go experiment with this guy. Let's do some science. So he's stuck and just kind of noodling around right there. And I put an interrupt on you that says dinosaur hungry. And there's no exclamation point here. Unplayable. Dinosaur hungry, exclamation point. There, dinosaur hungry. Did I not save that properly? Ah, there we are. Alright, better, 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 better. Oh wait, where'd he go? Is that you? Oh, he gets 2 now. They have 2 slots. That's interesting. Or you, but you're not the right one. I lost track of the dinosaur. Oh, didn't go anywhere. So we'll store 2 slots now, which is fine. Well, I mean, not really fine. How about we do this instead? Store food until og food. Greater than equal to 100, I suppose. All right, so, okay, you have this interrupt. And I can say, you have to go here and you're waiting to drop. That's what you're doing right now. So, let's take this off. You're no longer instructed to go store food ever. And go right there. Now let's just steal your food. I stole it. There, stole your food. Shouldn't you be interrupted? I mean, literally, shouldn't this be working right now? Okay, this was not the correct way of doing this. There you go. So we really should be hitting this, I think. Unless you're stuck at a circuit. Okay, let's wait. Let's instead tell you to go do this. Then you should be interrupted, right? Here, let's just watch. Because the interrupt says when food count is less than equal to 10, we should go get food. By default, an interrupt cannot trigger while another interrupt is being executed. This option disables such behavior. Alright, that seems unnecessary at the moment. Alright, so now, okay, the interrupt popped up. You see it? Right there. The schedule changed to insert go get food. And then he's going to go, and we're just going to watch him. This is really good. This is a massive efficiency boost. Because instead of hitting the food bin every single cycle, they will only hit the food bin when necessary. And that's going to be much, much more rare. Okay, got food. And now we return to our regular scheduled programming. Okay. I'm glad how this isn't crashing my game. It's the same for the whales, of course. Oh, your food is doubled as well. That's going to put a ton of... Okay, that's bad. This is putting a ton of pressure on this box. So I need this whale to come up here right now with whatever you got. And this is suddenly a huge priority. Alright, okay. What are you doing? Oh, he's trying to get food, and there's none here. We need more fetal serum. It's on the list. Speaking of, let's take a look at our list. Right there. As you can see, lots of stuff to do today. So, hopefully the caravans don't break everything before I get too far. I'd like it to crash right now, before I do anything else in the factory, you know? Alright, kick the brickosaur. Go. Go, friend. Alright, done. Then, nitrogen for, like, in general, man. So we need 3 ionic upgraders, maybe 4. Where are those things anyway? Ionic upgrader is... I do not see you. Ionic. And you are under petroleum handling, which is right here, which is right there. I need 4 of you, I say. Alright, let's head south. Oh, we never got our next research going, and that's obviously this. Like, brief aside, Ulrich turds, I think they're all bad. Well, I mean, like, bad is probably a exaggeration, but like, there's glue factory. You put an Ulrich in a cage, you pulp the Ulrich, you get epoxy out. Like, that's nice and all, but epoxy is not that hard to get. I mean, this is very easy to get, so this has, I mean, it's fine, but it's not anything that I'm getting really excited over. Meanwhile, over here, you make a saddle object, and you put that in the raising cycle, and in return, you get speed and productivity. Like, this is probably legitimately the best one. It's a complication, but it gives you prod, so it gives you more. So, I mean, okay, I suppose. This takes only 8 seconds to raise these cubs. What are we feeding them? So these guys are raised so fast. I don't think this is very good at all. The productivity is fine, but it's so fast. Yeah, I don't know. And this other one I just hate. It gives you byproducts. Byproduct manure, byproduct bedding. I don't like this at all. So it's probably glue factory right there. And maybe make epoxy with that. But, you know, like I just said, epoxy isn't that difficult. So we're not seized up yet. Wonder what that was doing. You can come with me. So, right here, we need... Oh, weren't we low on this just a little while ago? Like it was when I checked, anyway. There you go. We've doubled that. Like, what needed nitrogen? Something needed nitrogen, we didn't have it. There was this. Huh. I can't even remember. There was something needed nitrogen, I did not have it on me. So, okay, that's fine. That's more nitrogen, like, in general, man. So the thing I don't want to do, which is look at cyanic again. I think I've determined what the problem is with cyanic acid. And that cyanic and ammonia and formic and formamide are all at the end of a very long chain. And it's like they're all interdependent and they only overflow when everyone overflows. And so there's multiple points of failure. I really have to start making these. Because I don't carry crafting materials with me anymore. So I need a beacon now, and I've been super lazy about putting up a maker for that. I was waiting until I get next level modules in order to make the next level module maker. But I guess I have to live in laziness, huh? Here, let's fill up over here. Box. Thank you. Thank you. Wait a second. What am I looking at right here? Oh my god. Oh my god, look at all this space. Look at this. How did this happen? Holy crap. Is my inventory bigger too? No, I just put a bunch of stuff away. I can afford to use things like the night vision goggles, where currently I just did not have room. Oh, that was a mistake. Holy crap. What am I gonna do about this? I have to think about that. I don't even care if my game crashes now. I want this. Wow. So at minimum we need 2 more of these. And we'll have 200 bots and another person. But then we have so much space for more. We can't stop there. Are you nuts? So like 2 more after that and 2 more blocks and then another. Okay, just focus. Focus on one thing at a time. Just focus, breathe, 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 breathe. We're gonna do this first. And then I need EVA for some reason. Okay, breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, so we're at the point where even if my game starts crashing, I am now committed to fixing it. I am not a difficult man to bribe. All I need is amazing amounts of equipment space. Like the night vision goggles. Night vision goggles. It's over here, right? What do you need? Oh, like optic set, small parts, man. Yeah, we're doing that right now. Screw this. Come on, guys. Get in the van. We're getting distracted. We're going to get done very little today. That's melamine. That's a plastic bar. And we need what else? We need optical set and small parts. Okay, so confused. Just utterly thrown. Expectations completely subverted. Up is down, left is right. Dogs and cats peacefully cohabitating. I think we only make optical set in one place. Very close to making this in the North Factory too, but we're not quite there yet. Does stacking multiple night vision goggles make them better? I don't remember. This is the sort of question I would have asked though. So, there, let's make 2 and see what happens. Where did you go, optical set? Get back over there. So, right there. We'll have to test this next nighttime. Alright, we've got problems. Let's go. Oh, trees. They're everywhere. And soon we'll have fast caravans. Okay, great. Just everything's great. I'm great. You're great. Everything is going to be utterly fine if we just focus. Focus, I say. Just concentrate on the goals. One thing at a time. That's trash. Give me a beacon. A beacon goes here. Beacon gets turned up to 3. Beacon gets turned up to 4. Speed. There you go. Nice 100 megawatts. And I think we probably need another dinosaur right here, right? So we'll look at you. Ooh. Ooh, this is different. So we'll give you that. We're going to change you. Oh, hold on a second. We're not done here. Add interrupt. Because we can't... Hold on a second. We're not quite done here. I want to add an interrupt, but I want a new interrupt. How do you do that? Do I just name it? Like that? Okay. Dinosaur hungry south. Food count, og food, less than 10. Then I want you to go... I suppose I should be more specific. It should be south-north instead of just south. But whatever. And then I want you to store food until og food greater than or equal to 100, please. Okay, so we don't have to store food now. So if I go take this, and I go put so... Why can't I put this in? What's going on? Why can't I feed the food? Oh, it's too far away. Oh, I can no longer feed from a distance now? Okay, so... What I want you to do is to go fill the cargo. It's gonna take him a while. I really do have to watch it, right? So... Okay, we don't have confidence in this yet. Alright, there's Gloria. Good old Gloria is going to go get coal from the North Factory. And then maybe the dinosaur hungry will trigger then? And then he will go get food. Or she will, excuse me. Gloria. No. Let's continue watching Gloria as she hobbles north. Soon I will have the reselect in order, which will enable me to get the faster caravans. I don't think it upgrades all at once, but that's fine. I'm going to put down many more caravans in the future than are awake right now. I can always just replace the ones that are too slow. Alright, you got it. You're gonna go get food. Great. Okay. So that's just better, right? The world is simply better. Alright, you are not disgorging enough. A problem for which we have a solution, right? Right here. Just take all this. Just take it all, please. Pick up this. Pick up this. Everyone knows what I'm about to do, right? There is a solution for the situation, given to us by the very gods, and we shall not fail to employ it. That doesn't work. It has to be like this. There you go. A faster belt would have done better. Done better, more faster, yes. But I didn't do it that way. And now I've got kind of problems in my inventory. Because I was already on the edge, and now I've got just junk. I gotta go get rid of a lot of this junk. Here. Here's my compromise. This gets tucked right here. Hidden. Alright, so... Now you should have no delivery problems whatsoever. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I should make an effort to put it further in, right? Ah, screw it. It's fine. Alright, so cyanic being made, cyanic pumped out. And now cyanic is no longer a problem here. It's now a ores problem. And that's okay, right? I mean, calling it okay is a little bit of an exaggeration. But, see, it happened again. Do you see it happen again? And this is an issue still. And I don't know what to do about this. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to try to snag the small electric pole. Well, I don't know where it went. It's right there. Does it just remain? It can't remain there because it might get snagged. Okay, so I am called upon to sacrifice one more time. There. Purple box of shame. Placed right there. Alright, so next thing. Cyanic for cobalt. Sad face, just taken care of. Next up, more fetal serum. I think this is going to be a bit of a longer conversion, right? Because what's really needed is more guts. If I come here and I go look at the fetal serum maker. Oh, I need to go get more bioreactors. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, let's go handle our inventory. Go get 2 more biofacts. Excuse me. Red biofacts. And then we will double prod them. I think we will anyway. And then also work on getting more material in. And this is necessary to make the food. Alright, junk. Please take this away from me. Please take, here, even take the ionic upgraders, just put them back. And then that has to go away. That has to go away. This is probably still too much. We don't need these grenades. We have too many grenades. Hard to say that. A couple whales go back. We don't need these og paddocks anymore. We are definitely done with that. Where did we pick you up from? Og paddock. Alright, anything else? I should have just put them in the box and let the bot do that. I'm so out of my idiom, you know? There. And then to be continued with the heat pipe. What were we here for? Biofacts. Biofact. That is a alien life thing. It's right there, right? Okay. So let's see if we can up the production of fetal serum. Should probably take a baseline. And I think we're going to have to redirect more guts to this area because fetal serum is made of guts. Try not to think about that. So maybe I don't even need more prod here because we just need more production, right? Are we going to run out? Are we going to be out of guts? I think we run out of guts pretty soon here, right? Yeah, it's going to come through and it's going to sort itself out. Right now we're doing great though. If we go here, we see, yes, it's making food, but we have tremendous demand for food at the moment. This is going to be an issue. How are we doing at the North Factory? I hope you're not about to say, oh, it's about to collapse. Oh, we are completely out. That's such a terrible thing to see, because everything tried to pick up 2 more stacks, and I had so many whales. Alright. Okay. This is not how I expected the episode to start. Can you be prodded? Doesn't look like it, right? Gastro. Pass. No. No prod. So this, it is franking, though. I just have to remember to kick this near the end of the episode, right? Alright, don't think about that. Yeah, this was the problem. Now you get double prodded because you made it all the way through. So, what I need to do is get more guts on this line. And I think I do that by finally making the main lunch line red. It's been a very long time with me resisting this. But I think we are finally at a point where I can no longer deny what needs to happen. And it starts right here. Like maybe right here. Because these moos produce so much material. And then I'm gonna turn off even more of the gut. Well, maybe not. If it's moving twice as fast, it will naturally clear twice as much. That's logic, right? There. That. 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 We're just in an enormous mess right here. Alright, so like this. Then red and red. We knew this was coming, right? There was no way we were going to get out without having to do this at some point. Red and red. They're up. Yeah, I need to make sure that the Zillipho are always being produced. They produce a lot of guts too. And guts become fetal serum. Doesn't look like those fish are being made anymore. Can I just do this? No. Now I got a whole bunch of guts in my inventory. I can do that. A whole bunch of random assorted meat, which I just kind of take there and there and there and there and there. There. Anything else? Alright, so we're still going to back up a little when this is in play. That's not an always thing, you know? Okay, let's see if it's draining out. Now that we have a faster line going. Please don't make me stack everything. Alright, so the main input is going to be right here. Why are we slow right here? Because, I mean, we know the answer to that, right? Why are we stopped? Why are we utterly stopped now? So is this what our main problem is? That there's a clog somewhere? Or did the material from the trits arrive? Yeah. Yeah. And then right here is the bottleneck. Look at this meat. Look at this meat line right here. Well, that's a lot of guts. And a lot of them are slipping away. I'm like, nah, not allowed. All of this has to go to be making fetal serum. So it all comes on one side of the belt. Which we can probably do something about, right? So we can take this. Take that. Is this something that has really been being counted on somewhere to only be on one side of the belt? And now that I'm putting it on both sides of the belt, the world is askew, and everything has been meddled with. Alright, so let's take a look at the ramifications of what we've done. This is now on both sides of the belt, and that doesn't mean anything, and that's a dead end. It's full of jerky. Okay. And so this is now on both sides of the belt. So some of this is going in here. And this is Navins? Navins. And whatever that is. The point is it's taking half. All this is coming down, and you're making slightly more fetal serum. Are we still cranking on the food? This is very important. We aren't because of this. Why have we stopped? Oh, because we're probably missing materials. What are you stuck on? Stainless? Oh no. Please tell me this isn't stainless bound. Because that's a problem. Oh, it is. Alright, so I have to go find that dinosaur and make sure it has a whole lot of stainless associated with it. Just shove stainless inside it until it goes away, regardless of where it is in the queue. I mean, at least the game hasn't crashed. Oh, I've got so much inventory now. What am I going to do with that? Like, do I do... I have to think. Is it nighttime? Would I be able to tell if it was nighttime? Yes, I have no night vision in. Okay, just wait. Just calm. Try to breathe. Everything's okay. Stainless is having problems because cobalt was having problems, and cobalt was having problems because of... So you want to get 400 stainless. There, you now have 1,000. Don't mind me going through everyone's inventory. This really signifies nothing, trust me. Oh, it slipped. Sorry. Okay. That should be enough to get you going again, right? Yeah. Okay. That was mostly fair, right? And stainless is going hard as it can right here. We're already back waiting for cobalt. Excuse me. This. And cobalt is being cranked out because we finished the cyanic problem. Now this is the bottleneck. I really just need a big whale. I need 3 big whales, actually. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this in the North Factory. Why do we have 2 people waiting for this? I don't even know. Alright, don't pay attention to that. Doesn't matter. Matters is... we head back to the lunch line. And we try to make sure that there's enough fetal serum in, both to make vat brains and to make gastrocapacitors. Very complicated just system here, and I'm nowhere near the right spot. In the wrong area, living the wrong life, feeling wrong inside and out. So it's even further south. Alright, so it's dark. Alright, test time. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so, okay, one more time. Do 2 do anything? The second one appears to do nothing. The first one does a lot. Okay. Alright. That's fine, I guess. So this is having issues still. Because we're blending so much. Everything looks so weird and sharp at night. So how should I address this? Like, we're filtering out the bones right here. And everything gets clogged in the meantime. We have the guts flowing down. It's backing up a little bit here. I mean, everything is where we need it to be. Night vision just turned off. That's probably because day just happened. And I think there's going to be a combination of this running all the time and running with prod that's going to solve our fetal serum problem. Alright, I'm just going to say this is done. Done. And that's everything from the south side of the factory, right? There is nothing more that needs to be attended to down here. This is already such a weird day. Alright, I think we need a little more meat and guts going north. So I'm just turning you off. Turning you off. No, don't do that. Don't be weird. That is simply weird. Alright, there, have a little more meat. That'll redirect some meat from acetic acid and whatever the other one is. So are you going? You're trying to make animal sample. So do I have to make more of you? This makes 0.13 gene sample a second. This needs 3 times that. So that is the bottleneck right there. And I don't have a better gene lab on me. So do I just leave it like this? Just let it keep making 1 gastrocapacitor at a time? And hope the North Factory just doesn't die on me? Ooh. The gastrocapacitors use so much. Here, maybe just go deliver what you got. Because I got the fear. Because I got the fear, I say. And then we're going to keep doing that. This is what we need more of right here. But then we're probably going to be out of this too because we need the stainless. I don't know. But if you look at this, it's flowing freely now. It gets denser and denser up here, but we still have space on the belt. So I probably should have done this a long time ago. Then right here it starts getting cloggy whenever the trits are delivered. Alright, just stop looking at this. This is probably going to lock up in any number of ways. I haven't seen any differences between stuff in the factory yet. Just differences with me, differences in the caravans. Up here, I think. Alright, we gotta do more chores up in the North Factory, but we gotta get rid of some of this junk we picked up. So here, take all of that away, take that away, take that away, that goes away, that goes away. Anything else I do not love? Yes, biofacts. Plenty else is a problem. Alright, Nexalit Waste Caravan has screwed up. Let's go look at this. I remember seeing this. I noticed there was a tailings alarm up. The alarm system works. See, we have a tailings alarm. And we go, no way, that's not real. And then we see, what's this? Equipment fuel manager? What is that? I'm very intrigued by this. What is that? Factorio Equipment Fuel Manager. What is that? Grid Fuel Man. No, that's a mod. I don't know what that is. I have to look this up at some point. I like the idea of it. Then I have absolutely no idea what this button does. Here, we're going to do that though and see what happens. Maybe it'll automatically refuel me if a bot's in range. Anyway, what I was trying to say is we can't overflow here. Why is that? We implemented a tailings vent. Why isn't it working? Then we see over here, it's all stopped up. Why? Ah, it's the classic problem. It is waiting. Well, it should be waiting to fill its cargo, right? Comparador equals go, right? Comparador equals go right now. It's trying to fill its cargo, and then it shouldn't wait. That's what should happen here. Now you go. That was the problem there. Wait until it was finished. I probably should add an interrupt here, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna redo all these caravans. Anyway, Nexalit Waste done. More elegant moss belt based on the unused end of the splitter. I remember what this is. I went and I saw this, and I said, this is ugly. Ugly is hateful. So let's just... And we looked upon that, what we had made, and we saw that it was hideous. And we said, oh man, that's terrible. And we decided to fix it. This is the exact same semantic right here. Instead of taking from an outbox, we now share. And sharing, as you know, is caring. I gotta do something with all this moss. I guess we just shove it in the manure makers, right? It is getting slightly ahead of schedule doing this, but whatever. Alright, got rid of it. This is still staying offline. Alright, next. Water vent is screwing up hydrocarbon venting. I remember this too. I looked at this and felt very dumb. Let's go see it together, and then you too can appreciate how dumb I am. So we have this nifty vent right here, which is venting all hydrocarbons in sequence. And right now it's stopped up. Why? Because it can't vent its own steam. All right. We had an overflow valve right here. Okay, good. It is overflowing. All right, so it's condensing. It's condensing directly into the input right here. Wow, that's not how it should be, especially since we are venting into this like now. So first off, this has to be like this. Here, it has to be like, probably like this even. Like so, and then so, and you need to only turn on if underflow is less than 50, right? So it should only empty out when this is under 50. O is less than 50, and you are now pumping in as much as you can. And I'm pretty sure that's correct, right? We're going to check this in a second. But now, these guys right here, underflow less than 20, except for this. This has to join in right here, on the other side of the belt, of the stopper. Then you can always recondense, right? Yes. Okay, so this is now moving again. Good, good, good. And most of the water gets consumed in steam anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Alright, now we have to follow this line back and make sure we're not doing anything dumb with it. So, it should just be a water vent, right? No, we have water in. Oh. Have we done something terribly wrong? Alright, so this is water out. And so that's going to not be sufficient for this. So this is not right. Maybe we just need... Maybe this was all I needed to do right here? Kind of curious about that. Here, I do feel we need a water tank, though, on this side of things. No, not like that. Alright. Okay, like so. And I do think we're going to... Well, no, we don't have to flush it out. And plumbing. Plumbing has occurred. Okay, so that just flicked on for a little bit. This is less than 20. I think we have to check back on this later, because I'm not sure that this is totally correct. I do know it's venting again and starting to cycle again. So, good. That is the last thing we need to do. Goodbye to-do list. And now we can finally sit down and play Factorio, right? Great. I think today we were going to try on hot air. Hot air is going to be really kind of a challenge, mostly because I'm not smart enough to do it correctly. Let's be real about what the problem is. The problem is in fact me. Alright, so completely empty still. That's not good. I hope all those whales had enough food on them to keep going, because I did not, and production is still pretty thin. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to just hope, right? Nothing else for it. And we're bottlenecked on that. Stainless is now out based on cobalt, and cobalt doesn't have the inputs because it's a big problem, and I don't want to think about it anymore. Maybe I'll find an easy... Is there any way, an easy way to make cobalt extract? Tell me how to do it. There's mixed ores and pressurized air and cyanic. That's what we're doing today. And then over here, cobalt enriched biomass. I can't do that. I could do this soon, again with the Renea. Oh, so this absolutely is a Renea-based thing. Because it's oleochemicals. Oh, Yatoi LO is the best for chelators. Yeah, pretty much by far. Maybe I could do that. And then I need even more Renea into cobalt. Because I don't really want to do that ore thing. Because it takes too much. And this makes 20 cobalt enriched biomass. And then that becomes not even 2 cobalt extracts. So this isn't something that can be done right off the bat. That has to be done later. Alright. Alright. So, for the moment at least, there is no huge panic, I think. Why do I feel like I should be panicking? Alright, so let's talk about hot air. To talk about hot air, first we need to talk about outlet gas. Because outlet gas is the foundation of the good hot air recipe. So we have to make outlet gas, and that's this stuff. And that's all readily available. So great. And that's in a filter. Write that down. Filter. Then after that, we need you. And you are made in a centrifuge. Ooh. Centrifuge. And then all sorts of chemicals in and out on this. It's going to be a very busy place for the biofluid network. Then you go to stage 3. And that is a wet scrubber. Then, after that, we go to stage 4, and that's another wet scrubber. So how many of these am I going to want? Centrifuges uses so much electricity. So let's see. Filters I probably have on me, right? Filter? No, apparently not. Should get rid of these compressors. Compressors aren't used very often. Wait, is this... Don't we want active provider sheds? I don't know. I don't even know. But I do need these shouldn't be buffer boxes. But they've already been stripped out of stuff. Huh. I don't know. I'm sorry, everyone, but I don't know. I don't know which shed I want. What's a better shed? Like, active provider shed is what I want, right? Because there's a buffer shed, passive provider shed, active provider and passive. And this is probably written down somewhere. And it's probably just working and I should just walk away. Just walk away. Don't look at it. Just walk away. I too can leave behind the horror of the wasteland. Alright, so filter. Filters should be right here, right? Why can I not see you? Filter are coal processing. So yes, I should have seen it. For some reason I do not. Coal processing. I see, oh, it's right there. Right in front of my face. We're going to take 5. Then after that we need centrifuges. Jesus, we're going to need a lot of efficiency mods. And that's probably not even enough. Centrifuges. Which is right. Right there. Centrifuges is alt energy. We don't have any of those. Really? We have no good centrifuges? That's right there. Why isn't this working? Oh, you need EVA. Alright, I will accommodate that. We need wet scrubbers, and then we need to get out there, and we have... This is not going to be the most productive episode. I am, one, thrown by my equipment. I'm thrown by the new caravan system. I understand nothing. And I'm clearly not in the right spot. Found it. Okay, it's a few more down. Then we'll just give it the rest of my EVA, right? I can almost make this stuff here, I think. Okay. Mine. Mine. Okay. So we got 2 of those. What do we need for EVA? Okay, ethylene we got. Vinyl acetate. We don't have the processed fatty acids yet. We need the oleochemicals first. It's on the other side of being a farmer. Alright, not a problem then. I need to get hot air up in order to blow quality glass. Quality glass to get petri dishes for manure bacteria for being a farmer. That's what we're doing here. Raw ore. As a wet scrubber, not a scrubber. A wet scrubber. Just give me an entire stack. Alright. And that should get me all the way to outlet gas of Mark IV. Mark IV of the gas. And I decided I was going to do it right here. Because we have the space and we're already doing with gas stuff here. So, obviously, the first step is to throw down aerial outpost. Because you need to get the ingredients of all this stuff in. Then we have to throw down filter. It's going to be nice and compact. Centrifuges. These things take what? Quarter of a gig. No, half a gigawatt. Really? A full half of a gig. Oh, this because it's Mark IIs. Right, got it. Alright, I want you to make outlet gas the first. And we'll work on that. Just hold on. The thing is, we don't need too much of this stuff. Outlet gas the second. And that drags it down to 200. I'm going to have to get a beacon in here. I mean, luckily I have one. Then we need wet scrubber, wet scrubber. And we want to just get this in this area right here. So this is outlet gas the third and outlet gas the fourth. So let's just get in the materials we need. Coke, oven gas, and tar. Right here. So I want provider, or requester. I want you to do coke oven gas. Oh. Did it default to 100,000 now? Is that new? Didn't it always used to default to 0? And now we need ta. That makes it a little easier, right? Alright. Tank and tank. Alright, so those are 2 chemicals in. Now we need organic solvent, acid gas, and tall oil. Okay. Sure. You're in the way, sir. Requester. No, it does do that. That's nice. Organic solvent, which we've already made. which we detoured for a couple episodes ago. And then we need coal, no, acid gas. Acid gas. Bang, bang. And then so and like so. And then for our final trick, right here, 2 more requester tanks. And it's tall oil, whatever that is. Frankly, I don't believe it exists. What is this? Combustion mixture does not exist. That's still a bug. Ah, I feel like I should save. I felt a little hitch right there. See, terror save right there. I knew I was going to update today. So right there, that's what it was doing. And you need a tank as well. Alright, so we have all the materials in. So now we only have to talk about materials out, right? And that just puts gas out. This puts out sulfur. This puts out sulfur. This puts out aromatics, waste aromatics. And like all of this stuff, out, let gas. It's like you're only used in basically uplifting arums. So it needs to be provided as a specialty chemical. And then number 2, right here. I can turn it into syngas if I want to, but I don't. Like, I don't want to do any of those things. So it's basically only uplifting arums. And then stage 3, please. Again, uplifting arums, and that's it. And stage 4, it's made for hot air. So all of this is just a specialty chemical. Okay, no problem. So I guess I should attend to that right now then, right? Provider. And something like this. Should copy and paste this structure, right? Copy, paste, copy, paste, then paste again. Alright, and so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. I think I can pretty easily get through this in a day. So drag you down, go over there. And you produce sulfur and you produce sulfur. And so these guys should definitely be facing each other. And we have a sulfur vent right here. This is how it exits the system. Probably try to line that, right? Alright, so we have a sulfur out. Try to rig this up so you guys are 5 apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way I can do this. And then we will have sulfur out like so. I don't know if this is the correct vertical, but that's how that happens. Right. So next. I guess I'm happy with this, right? Suppose I'm happy. So we need a better one. Alright, so right there, we need copper cable and nickel plate. Copper cable goes to 200, right? Does it? Tell me true. Yes, goes to 200. And nickel plate goes to 100. So it's essentially 2 copper, so the number is 3. So 9,000 divided by 3 is 3,000, so 3,000 is the number. So, whale, here you are. Add an interrupt. Whale hungry. There you go. Conditions. Food count Oh, and this guy doesn't have any gastrocapacitors waiting for him, and I'm putting a sudden demand of 40. Ooh, food less than 10? That's right. No, less than 2. Food count less than 2. And then I want you to go to the whale hungry bin. Right there. And I want you to store food until gastrocapacitor is... Like, I want the biggest number in here, but I don't have that at the moment. So we'll do 10. Like, the biggest number keeps them moving efficiently for the longest time. And this lack of indent bothers me. Anyway, you've got an interrupt for whale hungry. So I want you to go, and I want you to get copper cable, right? From right here. And then I want you to go, and I want you to get nickel plate. From right here, and we don't have any. Huh. And so, load items. They split this into 2 things. I wonder why they did that. Load caravan until um, it's copper cable. Sorry, going brain dead. And we need 3,000 units, so it needs 9,000 units of this. And here, load items until nickel plate. Nickel plate, and we need 3,000 items of this. Then I need you to come right here. And then circuit condition with static value. Oh. Oh, that's probably pretty nice. Circuit condition is, however, comparador equals go. We already have a solution there. And then until unload items until target has. And then unload items. It's Cooper cable. Quantity 9,000. And then nickel plate. Quantity 3,000. Alright, so... do I even... Okay, whale shot. There. You have 100 actions there, so you're going to be fine for a while. And we send them on their way. And we'll check back in on you. Right now, everyone else just back off a little bit. I don't feel the need to do this so seriously. Like, you don't need this for hardly anything. So we will level this with the top. While we will use stack inserters, we're not going to use stack inserters to insert. It's going to be like this, and then just a single inserter. Right? And then you should probably be oriented more or less like that. And you are copper cable. Good. You are nickel plate. Good. Right over here, in order to make this go, it's Cooper cable. And we are nickel plate. I suppose I could do, with like caravan stuff, I could do a whole lot of, oh, you're waiting? Oh, it's waiting. Ooh. I'd prefer you not did that quite yet. But it's gonna just come back, isn't it? Huh. So what's gonna happen when there's already an interrupt right there? Well, I guess I'm not gonna know right now, huh? Because we have problems here. You're trying to get 3,000. You're trying to get 3,000. You're trying to get your entire cargo full. That has hardly any in it. How are we doing on the nickel thing? Well, one day, right? It's just like, it takes a while, eh? Alright, what's it take to process the nickel? Getting distracted again. Here, it's best seen over here. Nickel processing. So you crush it, and then I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, can do that, can do that, can do that, can do this. Can't do the hot air very well yet, but could do this. Alright, but over here, have sulfuric, have all that, have water and air. I don't know if I have ammonium chloride. Don't have aeroflot. Don't have glycerol. Have xylonol. Have methanol. Have syngas. Don't have biofilm. Have boric. Alright, so there's a lot of reasons why I can't do that yet, so I just have to suffer, right? I wish there was a way to speed this up. I wish there was a way to get more food up here. How we doing? Well, it is being made, just not terribly fast. It's at this speed. That's probably because we don't have a dinosaur waiting here. So there's limited advantage in speeding this up at all. I need to stop thinking. So just you pick up all that. And we'll put in a few of these. How many? I don't know. Let's make a unit, right? H. So this is how we begin. Yes. So we'll get coal gas in. And we'll make 2 units, right? Night vision's nice. Now maybe we should move all of this south a little bit. Two squares? Something like that. It's gonna be a little uncomfortably tight, right? That's gonna be alright. It'll be fine, he says with utter confidence. It's never not been fine. Perfect. You just hook right in. Absolutely perfectly. And then you hook right in. Again, with the invocation of perfection. Alright, so then we just grab all you. I suppose making 4 of these is kind of an issue when I only have 2 centrifuges on me. You know? Because this makes 66 a second, and this eats 100 a second. So 2 of these is actually a decent ratio. Alright, I accept that. So all this. All of you. I just simply do that. And then you'll have a rail of this. Oh, we can't really do this, huh? I mean, we can, but it's going to be awkward. So it's something like this. We can make this work. Alright, so, and then we copy and we paste. It's the whole thing. Hook this up. And that's together, the orgo solvent, and all we have to do is hook into this rail right here, like so. nice solid rail. Perfect. Except now we have to get the solvent in. Right there. So this place is going to be a little half empty for a while, which is sad. I don't like the half occupancy look. I'm going to have to find a way to jump this whale ahead in the queue, aren't I? Maybe go rob this guy. Oh, now's the time if I'm going to do it. Turn it off. It's time for some utter banditry. Let's go. If I can move. If I can just not get caught up in my own artifice. Alright, so right here, here. No, it's further over. Remember putting this together? Seems like so long. Is that you? Yes, Nicolasaur. Here. You never had anything in your inventory. It wasn't real. It didn't happen. It was just a dream. Just a fading dream. Alright, so you're the one I have to help. There you go. And just to turn an alarm off. There we go. Perfect, right? Perfect. Alright, next up. Go reclaim all my stuff. And then probably block this from starting. Right. There. Okay. The whale cometh. Alright, so this is all hooked up. You're all hooked up. And we have our outs hooked up. So now all we need is the acid gas. It looks like we want to do the same thing as before. You know, something like this. Then link it in somehow. How I wish I could see through this. Why does it not become transparent? And it's such an obvious thing for it to do. That up. Then pick you up, pick you up. That hooks up there. Oh, and this is... Alright, that's fine. It's lined up through artifice again, because it could be closer together based on the size of the wet scrubber, but it just links up so well like this. Alright, you make 100 a second, you make 66 a second, so... Oh. I guess... Isn't really what we want to do then. Oh, this is going to be our first major pull on the power grid, I think. Alright, we got all the way through there. Good. And then this goes right there, and this goes right there. Alright, so going by this ever so roughly, that should be okay, right? Should, perhaps, could be okay. Looks like this is going to be not great TM patent pending. We can make it work. And this is acid gas, so this is not what we want. What we really want is this. And that's... Oh, it's possible. Nice. So that just hooks in, and this hooks in. Okay, good. So you have your acid gas, and then that goes right there. And then for our last event, this is 66 per, and this is, again, 66 per. Then we have to vent our product and our waste product. So I'm going to need 4 you. Obviously, this happens like this. Right? Super easy. Obviously, we don't do that. Okay. That's how we do this. And then kind of the same thing right here, right? We put 4 of these in, and there's no solid component. Okay, and don't trim that. Don't trim that. Trim this. Alright, so there is a little bit of a problem here. Now we have to get this out. That we have to get it all the way right here. Can I just do this? Oh no, it is just a little short. It's alright, make it work. Better? Okay, sure. A little better. So that will fill the tank, and then next level, then fill the tank, and then fill the next level, then fill the tank, and then fill the next level. Okay, that makes sense. So now we have level 2 here, which is like so. You come down right there, you fill the tank, then you fill the next level, so on and so forth. You know the dance. This doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. And we have to do the exact same thing right here. So there. What am I looking at right here? Why is it going into both? Because I messed this up. Great. Got it. Got it. So what I needed to do was like that and like that, right? This is this whole thing getting picked up. Yeah, that is more correct. This gets picked up. And that gets picked up. Alright, better. Better as in working now. Right, and lastly, we need the last product out right here. Bam, bam. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's see how this works. Or, see how this doesn't work. Both of which pretty much equally probable. Then, right. Squares. Squares are important. Ah. Wish there was a way to cycle through all of the power pole configurations until you found one that was good. There you go. Alright, so we need one more in order to make sure that we're bridging properly from north to south. There we are. Alright, so getting ready, right? No, we have to get the aromatics out. That is waste aromatics, and it should come right over here and join in right there. So I just haul it directly west. See how far I can go. Getting away with this. Okay. This isn't like it's a tank area, so there's no definitive correct place to be putting this. Ooh, did I really just do that? Or at least I got very little. And it's illegal to press that button. Does this work? This still qualify as a via? Oh no. Oh, it doesn't work. I blocked myself here. Is there any way to recover this? Not really. I need to leave more space right there. Oh, that's terrible. Absolute trash tier planning. So now I have to consume yet another line, which is not what you ever want just to get through. So now 2 lines are consumed to vent these aromatics instead of just 1. And I feel shame. Burning, burning shame. Here, I hook this up. And eventually we're going to have to vent aromatics, right? And that involves just burning them, I think. They got a fuel value. It's the quick way to get rid of them. Alright, now I think we're ready to go. This is a fairly substantial... No, wait. Almost done. It's a fairly substantial generator of aromatics, too. There we go. There. Alright. Let's see this thing go. Check it in. Right, starting to make gas. We have gas. It's slowly accumulating right here. But it's also slowly accumulating in these pumps too. So, like I said, it's going to be a little while. Outlet gas 1, outlet gas 2. This is alright. This could be better. So we got 2 being made. Oh, I never hooked up the tall oil. Silly me. The tall oil hasn't been distributed yet. Wow. How could we do this without the tall oil? I'm telling you, the lack of the short oil shows the discriminatory nature of Pyanodons. Alright, there we go. Now you guys all go, and then we got outlet gas stage 4. And it's just going to have to accumulate. We have 400 there, 1.2k there, 1k there, 3k there, and it's just going to have to run for a while. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this sulfur. Like, legit. Sulfur used to be, at interrupt, whale hungry. Add destination right here, fill cargo. And then add destination, waste sulfur. Sulfur usually should get dumped in to acid gas for sulfuric, but I take an easy route out there. Empty cargo now. Have a whale shot, please, which is right there. So you're filling your cargo, and then when this is done, you will try to go get food, and that's going to be tough for you. It's an enormous generation of sulfur. Why are you not going? Can't get out. Oh. Cannot get out. Perfect. Understood. And then, should probably be notable? No, not even notable. Does not stack up to the stack inserters. Alright, so you're just going as hard as you can, and these guys are okay. We won't know anything for sure until these buffers fill up, and that's going to be for a bit. So, The answer is not to care about. And we're going to get this gas up here into the hot air making area. Let's just look south again. Turn our eyes to the south. See that this is still going, huh? Alright, go make a delivery of these. At least they're coming in fairly quickly. It's just we're in a particularly sharp bit of struggle right now. And I don't even know what's happening here. Ferrochrome? What is this? Why have you stopped? We have no syngas. Alright. This could be that fabled thing that breaks the entire factory. Alright, so let's take a look. We're making syngas mostly through the good recipe. They could have changed something right here. Alright, why aren't you just spewing out syngas? Because you have no hot syngas. No soot processing. Oh, okay. That's a solvable problem. Soot processing over here. No soot. Exactly right. Why do you not go, friend? I ask you. I ask you as a friend. Does this recipe no longer exist? Soot. There's that. Soot. Oh. Oh, that recipe doesn't exist anymore. There's only the full variety pack. Ah. Okay. And this actually is going to lead to problems, isn't it? Because I don't know where any of these things go. Is any of this still good anymore? It doesn't make gold. I can't get gold and silver this way anymore. Oh, and there's no out for any of that. Because this used to be aluminum right here. Aluminum ore. Aluminium ore. See, this is how they break the entire factory, right? Then you, I'm assuming, is zinc. Zinc. Zinc ore. There we go. Okay. So let's just look at that again. Soot. Soot. Huh. This is made. It's right here. It's still here. Oh, it's tech I don't have. For real? Do this immediately. And like that should just snap and be done, right? Alright, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Where? Right here. Yeah. It should just, it's a Logi-Science tech. Should be done in a few minutes. Alright, so instead, we're going to have to undo all those things that we just did. Because before we couldn't get rid of enough lead ore, and that's going to be our problem again one day soon. Here, soot. Soot separation. Yeah, we still have gold, we still have silver. This is probably much more valuable than anything I'm doing. Alright, let's... is that why... I noticed that when I was running by. Where is it? I do right here. Is that why this no sign is through here? The cancel sign? because I just don't have it? I mean, that would make a certain amount of sense, right? You're just all running as hard as you can. Alright, I'm assuming the whale delivered a little bit of food up here. Got a few unstuck. See, I still don't like this. Alright, okay, we gotta just pull ourselves together now, right? I don't think I'm gonna get hot air done completely. We're gonna do it in this block right here. I should go see if we have any windmills down south. Here, let's go check. If windmills are being made, there's only so much that can be done. No windmills. Why not? No ASP. Wasn't I celebrating ASP? And that's no... No, this... Right now that's no syngas, and that's because we can't get rid of soot. So just... Everyone just hold still. There's a whole line of problems that need to be taken care of. I am on my way. Alright, so... Let's talk about hot bricks. Brick. Hot brick. Warm brick? No, we want hot brick. And that's outlet gas. Outlet gas is used at every stage. And it's... What? 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 Where? It got... Oh no, it took out... Again. Why aren't you guys taking care of this? And it's still going, and I don't really have the bullets, do I? I mean, I have a rocket launcher. I have to take this out. So, alright. We have also noted that there is a problem with the defense network. Isn't that wonderful? So, let's go see, right? Why are you guys not taking that out? Because you are in range of this other one, and just completely... Oh, no. Please don't bring me those things. Once again, it completely wrecked the iron ore, the nickel ore generator. Alright. Okay. Alright. So what's your problem? How to read this? You are stuck on what? Why aren't you unloading? I wonder if I'm going to have to inspect every embassy. Store food, load items. Then why aren't you doing this? Alright. Okay. Sudden, intense paranoia. We have to check every embassy, right? Okay, so you are where? Load items until 400. Why? Why are you stuck on that? You should. This shouldn't be like that. Alright, we have to do this. It's not something we want to do, certainly. You are stuck here, and that's not where you're supposed to be. Just assume that's going to be right. I'm going to have to check this over and over again. Because it's... Either these are... old style, because they're just stuck. They should be on the artillery step, but they're not. But that's probably because that's a upgrade thing from how they were when they were replaced. It's like, you're right here, but on what step are you on? I do this and do this. Now it's right here. Oh, they all have to be kicked. Every last one of them has to be kicked. Alright. Okay, we can do this. Yeah, just like that. And I suppose I should use this time to inspect all of these. Load items until caravan has, unload items until caravan has. We're just gonna assume that's gonna work, right? Yeah, I know. That was the nickel ore caravan. Yeah, and that's the drill heads right there. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I got to go collect those guys. But they're going to be wandering around. Nickel ore and drill heads. Okay. Good. Then we have to go over to this one. Man, it's going to drive me nuts. I could be reprogramming all of these, but that's so much work. I guess we just touch them like this, one at a time. Hey, if this is the worst thing that goes wrong with this upgrade, I should count myself fortunate. Because so much more could go wrong. Alright, okay. Good. Now let's go back to what we were doing, which was trying to get this. Then we're going to zoom up, and then you need to go back to how you... Yeah, you will go back to how you were. Lead. Lead ore. Because I know this was working. Right? I know that this was going forward without any problems for many, many, many hours. So this is finally started again. Good. And this is not full up. I should probably be doing more with that. Alright, anyway. Continuing to try to fix my world. Alright, so if this is the... I wonder if there's any more of these are stuck, especially doing complex things. This one's dry as well. Ooh. Yeah, that guy was stuck, and now he's going to deliver, and we're going to launch at that. Okay. So I bet you there's a lot of stuck caravans around, especially that had to do complex orders that were on this step during the upgrade, and it got reset, and they were... I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. And the nickel mine went down again. Yeah, we're not going to get to hot air today. We're just not even going to think about it. We did outlet gas and repaired the world. And I suppose that should be enough for us, right? Alright, so... this is the last ones for the South Factory. Then we'll get the nickel mine back together. And then after that, it'll probably be end of the episode. So, not a great episode by any means. We need this dinosaur to arrive. Where are you? You are about to go get artillery shells, it looked like. Are a lot of them going to get stuck right here trying to unload into this caravan? Alright, you've got artillery shells, you're heading north. That problem will get solved eventually. Meanwhile, it's time to go around on all these. Button, button. Button, button. Yeah, I wonder how many caravans are sleeping in my factory right now. All the caravans that are supposed to pick up like 5 different objects and come back, so they're stuck at step 7, and then step 7 gets turned into something they can't accomplish. It should always work with how it looks like it's done. But, I mean, obviously we found one way for it to break. Like, I don't even know what they're waiting for. It's like, these are just stuck. This is a stuck caravan right here. We probably have many, many stuck caravans, and we're going to be finding them for a long time, right? Because there's not even a blinking marker on there. I wonder if there's a way to tell all caravans to just start over. You know? I'm sure that would cause its own problems, but still. That guy looks like he was waiting. And thus was not actually an issue. Yeah. There's no reason why these guys should be stopped. Except that they were on a middle step. So a lot is probably broken, and when I'm poking around at the end of episode, I'm probably going to find many in my notes. I also have to figure out a plan for my equipment grid. So I could add in like 100 more bots. Make me feel even more like the Machine Lord. I have to figure out what this equipment fuel manager does. Alright, so I touched every embassy. I suppose I should look at... Here, let's look at these. All these guys are lit up right there, and so they are correct. And they all had very simple jobs, so... And this guy is right here, and he's lit up. So I wonder why. Okay, so these guys aren't stuck. Not that I can tell, anyway. If these guys aren't stuck, I really wonder why the embassiosaurs are having such problems. Alright. I have to get another big nickel mine. Again, the big nickel mine was a casualty. Again, I say. I suppose what I have to do is this. Dump all those, pick those guys up. Caravan, area outpost. And just pick all this up. Just walk over it all. Get myself just absolutely loaded with nickel ore. Yeah, I'm aware. Getting there. Then here is all this, and I have no windmills to replace this with. Alright, that is this guy finally springing back to life. Except I am in no position to go and deal with it. Finally. Alright, you have enough to get yourself back up. Okay, so that problem is resolving itself. I probably should have checked all these things beforehand, right? I don't know. It's this sort of, this is why we're here, right? To learn and to experience these things together. Bot's on now. Fix this, please. Summon you to go get windmills. Alright, disgorge ore, disgorge drills. I need to get a big mine. Did it also kill the beacon? It should, right? Alright, I don't know. Is that the beacon right there? No, it's a power pole. Pick up. Right there. Alright, and we definitely still don't have any mills down here, right? Definitely 100%. Okay, great. So we have to go steal some windmills from up north. Perfect. Absolutely guaranteed not to make anyone mad. So I guess we have to cut these guys. And put them back right up there. And so next time I have a few more windmills, I can go fix this problem. Ah, very close to the biters winning here, eh? Okay. Now we have power. And we still don't have a beacon, do we? Alright, so we need a big nickel mine. Big nickel. Big nickel? Right there. Nickel mine. We have to get all this stuff, huh? I really don't want to do this. I really should have made a machine for this, huh? Many machines. Even the cobalt alloy, I don't have any. Alright, let's go fetch this and make another one. Ugh. One of the most annoying things it could have possibly blown up. Did I put any nickel alloy in here? No, we put stainless in there. We put steel in there. Grumble, 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 grumble. Alright, so we need a blue drop. There, one blue drop. Nickel mine? We need 10 mining, 20 mining drills. Right there. Alright, what else we got? Nexlet plate, nickel plate, monolayer material. So some of that we can get. Oh, there's a backup here? Oh, wow. This isn't the bottleneck anymore? I wonder what is. That's good news at least. Nexlet and nickel. Nexlet is right here. And nickel is just not on the belt at all, right? Not needed. No, it's right there. Alright, so now we need graphene and cobalt chromium. And I know I dumped all this stuff earlier. Where did I dump it? That's the real question. Not in the grenade box, certainly. Gotta remember those exist. Gotta remember this exists. I think I would have dumped it in here, right? Alright, let's see if I can remember where I put cobalt chromium, where I put graphene. As I limp back and try, just to try, it's only make an attempt to put this all together again. So I know I do something right here. Right, this is graphene roll. We only need 10, right? No, I needed 5. Why this is stopped? Graphene sheet, ETMS base. We're not making any of this because we don't have any of that. But it's right there. Oh, because I turned it off. That's why. Okay, that's a good answer. Because I deemed it too expensive and just turned it off because I didn't need it anymore. That is a fine way. We actually finally have escaped on monolayer. That's wonderful. I think we make the cobalt chromium ore over here with cobalt. Then we'll slap this mine together, and then we're probably gonna wrap. It's probably gonna be it. And then next episode we try to get to hot air. I'm gonna have to inspect the base. I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch that. Just looking at everything. I will, however, as always, reserve all fixes for the episode so that you can fully share the pain I live every day. Where is my cobalt chromium? It's over there. It's way over there. I'm not even close to being in the right spot. Okay. Alright. It's over here, over here. That's you, right? Clean cobalt sulfate. Supercrystalline structure. Cobalt sulfate. Is that what we want? I can't even remember. No, we need cobalt chromium. I guess it's not done here. Alright. Maybe it's right over there then? Yes. Okay, okay. I swear, I can navigate my base. I know where I'm going. I can do this. It's gonna be okay. I don't know what's going on up there. So over here, no. Over here, yes. Okay, gonna make it. Gonna be okay. And we only need 10 of you. This is probably an easier way, right? Except when I miss. Alright, like that. Alright, so now I can press that button. Again. Now we can restore this nickel mine. Again. Ah. Hey, at least we got a tech today, right? That's one way to look at it. Alright, nickel mine stood back up. Then we put in that. And why aren't you... Where do we put the beacon here? I know there is one, because why else do I have so much power? Did it never get replaced after last time? I can kind of believe that. Then efficiency, efficiency. Yeah, now you're hitting the limit. Now you're still hitting the limit. And that's as low as it goes. Alright. So now we gotta find 2 whales. There's Drillhead Dinosaur, and then there's Nickel Ore Whale. Nickel Ore Whale should be right about here. Is this you? Are you lost? That's zinc ore. Okay. Alright, calm, calm, calm. It's gonna be okay. Then what are you? You are nickel ore. So where are you, nickel ore whale? Is this you? Right here? Are you lost? No. This whale is derping around right by the food. I mean, honestly, that's where I would go to. Alright, so because you're getting touched, add interrupt whale hungry. Great. Then if I don't really want to open it. I just wanted to make it real. Alright, so anyway, you need to not do this. Then you go and this is where you... Where'd you go? Come here. Fill cargo. Go and do that. And then you have whale hungry on you. Good. Alright, so next up is a drill headosaur, which is going to be harder to find because many dinosaurs use this drill head box, but you look out of place. Now you are trying to dump. You are trying to dump, but you're just facing the wrong direction. Are you trying to dump? Yes, you are. So hard to spot these guys sometimes. Which one looks idle to you? This guy. Why would drill heads attempt to be here? You. That's right. Add interrupt. Dinosaur hungry. I guess there's no way to add it without it opening automatically, which is unfortunate. Alright, so you come here, you don't need this anymore. And now you go down all the way to right here. And this is where you empty your cargo. So do that. Alright, I think we might have gotten ourselves back up. I think maybe we are in adequate shape at the moment. We didn't do much today. I mean, okay, we did a lot. We did not make a lot of forward progress today. So let's here return to the center as we do. Let's take a look around. Our only accomplishment for the day. Oh, we have to get rid of sulfur. Alright, so let's write that down. Sulfur vent. Now I don't even know what that's going to look like. We have to get this out of the system. It usually goes into acid gas or sulfuric. But right now, it's not going anywhere at all. So this is actually going to be kind of a problem. Well, no, it's pressurized here. So I can proceed, just not well. Okay, so next, kind of look around for more invasion points. Just look around, see if anyone's trying to stick through. No, clever guys right on the edge. Okay, everything's fine for the moment. Alright, if this is the only thing that was going to go wrong today, then I should count myself very lucky. And once again, no windmills because no ASP, no ASP because no stainless. Which I can kind of believe. And you're not going because there was no phosphorus. No phosphorus because no syngas. Syngas. Going again? Yes, syngas going again, because soot was all sooted up because I didn't have the tech. Alright. Okay. That's definitely something that happened. Well, it's going again now, so let's not worry too much, right? Alright, so it's time for a recap. Right here, center in on our hero, the engineer. Make this go away. Center a little bit, center a little bit. Cursor in middle of screen, zoom out. Find the correct zoom level. Finger test. That's more or less okay, right? Okay, I think that's fine. Alright, screenshot and monologue. Screenshot. And now monologue. Alright, so what did we do today? We updated all of PyMods today. That was very daring, I say. Especially since it messed with every caravan in the system. And so far, it looks like it's doing alright. So far, most of the caravans look like they're going okay, but the problem was every embassy caravan, which was caught up on a middle step, ended up a middle sub-step ended up caught there and could not proceed forward. So yeah, I had to go through and touch all of those, and there's probably a lot more of them around. I don't know how many of these caravans are caught like that. I guess I'm gonna find out over the coming days, right? Um, so we shoved that to a side, in the back of our head, and we tried to fix a whole lot of problems in here. Like Nexiclit was stopped up, hydrocarbons were stopped up because of just bad decisions I made. Um, and we just unplugged all that and we made the factory a little better place. And the only new thing we did is we went all the way to level 4 outlet gas, which is going to be necessary for making hot air, which is going to be made right here, I think. Taking advantage of the power from right here for heat. It's going to be really difficult to arrange all this correctly and proportionally. I don't want to think about it. That's for tomorrow. And then down here was also disaster. Was also disaster land. Kind of still is. We were having problems with soot because they took away one of my techs. I had to go research it again. That was fine once I realized what the problem was. Um, yeah, that clogged up a lot of stuff. And there were a lot of little things. We have to pay a lot of attention to whales making food because they doubled the amount of food slots in every caravan, which means that all of our caravans are now just eating the factory just completely bare. And that probably isn't going to be a problem as long as I monitor the situation, and I will. And we have to keep preferencing gastrocapacitors for stainless steel consumption. Not sure how that's going to happen though. Anyway, all this confusion and madness. We'll play more next time. Bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.